Someone is paying a huge price for hurting you. The betrayal they thought would stay hidden is now exposing them in front of everyone. Archangel Michael says, "You are not imagining it. Something very serious is shifting in your favor. The wrong that was done to you is now turning into the very reason someone's world is falling apart. They didn't think you would survive what they put you through. They thought they could walk away with no consequence, smiling while you carried the burden alone. But the heavens kept record, and now the time for balance has arrived. This message is not random. The one who betrayed you is starting to face powerful, unexplainable consequences. It's beginning slowly, but it's steady, undeniable, and terrifying to them. They tried to block your progress with lies and manipulation. But what they didn't know is that their actions summon divine justice. Everything hidden is now being uncovered with force and speed. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their smiles are fading in rooms where they once spoke so confidently against you. Whispers are turning into loud accusations, and those who once stood with them are backing away. The masks they wore are falling in public, not private. Your name is being cleared in places you never even knew you were discussed. People are beginning to say, "Maybe we were wrong about them." The truth has begun to echo louder than their deceit. They are paying a heavy emotional toll. Restless nights, paranoid thoughts, and a deep fear are overtaking them. The betrayal they initiated is now becoming their prison. The trap they set for you is now their daily reality. The person who once appeared to have everything under control is now spiraling. They underestimated how divine protection works. Type Amen to get blessing 948. They laughed when you cried. They celebrated your silence, thinking it was weakness. But your silence was preparation, it was power gathering in stillness. Now they feel exposed, vulnerable, and frightened. Every move they make is being watched by eyes they can't see. They cannot run from this, because their own shadow is revealing them. They thought no one would find out. They thought their lies would last forever. But even the ground they walk on now feels different, unsafe, unfamiliar, dangerous. Everything they touched with bad intention is falling apart. Relationships are crumbling, opportunities are vanishing, and money is slipping through their fingers. Their karma is active, relentless, and it's not stopping. Type Amen to get blessing 612. You were never meant to carry the pain alone. The betrayal was deep, but your spirit was deeper. You were built for the recovery, and now you are being honored in silence. Archangel Michael says the time of divine reversal has come. The scales are shifting and no one can stop what's unfolding. Your enemies are standing in the mirror of their own cruelty now. They tried to stain your name, but theirs is the one now under fire. Everything they buried is rising. Every word they lied is now a truth screaming against them. They don't know how to handle it. They're confused, angry, and scared. But it's only the beginning, the real collapse is still ahead. Type Amen to get blessing 784. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They are being forced to explain their choices. The truth is chasing them and they have no escape. Every time they try to deny, something else gets revealed. You were chosen for greater, and their betrayal only confirmed your destiny. What they meant for harm has now lifted you into protection and power. They see you rising and it's burning them inside. Their friends are turning on them. Their allies are slowly moving away. People are starting to see them for who they really are. They wanted applause while you suffered. Now they are the ones being judged, and not even their charm can save them. The energy they gave is returning, doubled, relentless, and public. Type Amen to get blessing 419. You don't have to do anything to get revenge. The universe is handling that for you. Stay still and watch what happens next. They are waking up with dread. Their eyes open and their hearts race. Something inside them knows that something is very wrong. Their smiles are empty now. They are pretending to be okay, but their world is collapsing behind the scenes. The same lies they told are the same lies now haunting them. Archangel Michael says they will remember you in every sleepless night. Your face will appear in the silence of their guilt. And no matter how far they run, the truth will always follow. Type Amen to get blessing 555. People are reaching out to you differently now. The tone has changed. There's respect in the silence. They can feel you've been vindicated. You're entering rooms they tried to block you from. Doors are opening without their permission. You are remembered not for your fall, but for how you rose. Their downfall is your rising sun. Every broken piece of their deceit is building a new foundation beneath your feet. You are walking on power now. They will regret what they did. Not just once, but over and over. And no apology can undo what was already written in spirit. Type Amen to get blessing 872. They are trying to remove your name from things, but it's too late. Your presence is marked. Your strength is recognized. Even strangers are sensing something has shifted around you. They're drawn to you. They feel something bigger is guiding you now. The person who betrayed you is hearing your name in rooms they didn't expect. And it's not out of pity, it's out of admiration and curiosity. You have survived something others couldn't. They are now trying to reverse what they started, but time won't allow them. The damage they caused is circling them now. They're in a storm they built with their own hands. Type Amen to get blessing 194. You've grown through it all. You've become sharper, wiser, quieter, and stronger. You are the version of yourself that even you didn't see coming. They are no longer the same person. The light in them has dimmed. They have to pretend to smile now. It doesn't come naturally anymore. You were their test, and they failed it. They could have protected you, but instead they tried to destroy you. And now they're watching what it's like to fall with no support. People who once believed their lies are questioning everything now. They are doubting their version of events. And you don't even need to speak. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your silence has become the loudest proof of your truth. Your peace is unsettling to them. You've stepped back and they're unraveling without your energy. Archangel Michael says the storm they created is swallowing them. And they are finally seeing that you were never the problem. You were the protection they abused. They are losing people one by one. Even their closest circle is confused by the energy around them. Something about them feels off, and no one can quite explain it. They tried to drain your spirit. Now they can't find theirs. They are empty where they once fed on your light. Type Amen to get blessing 663. They once smiled seeing your pain. Now they flinch at your joy. Because your joy is evidence that they failed to break you. They underestimated your strength. They laughed at your tears, but your healing is the very thing now haunting them. You are walking proof that betrayal cannot destroy what is divinely protected. They're in rooms trying to rewrite the story. But the truth is leaking out from every corner. What's meant to be exposed will always find a way. You are above it now. And that's the part they can't take. They have lost control of the narrative. Type Amen to get blessing 822. You are stepping into a chapter they will never be invited into. No matter how much they pretend they don't care, they watch. They feel the shift in your favor. Every smile you wear now is earned. Every peaceful night you sleep is justice. You survived the fire and came out with wings. Their karma is not ending soon. It will move through every area they tried to sabotage. One loss after another, until they finally understand what they've done. You, on the other hand, are receiving unexpected favor. People are drawn to your energy. The tables are turning with divine intention. Type Amen to get blessing 1011. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They mocked your faith. They ridiculed your light. Now they're begging for clarity in the darkness they created. You are not the same person they tried to harm. You are bigger now. More guided, more graceful, more grounded. The betrayal only revealed your purpose. Their lies only made your truth louder. Their cruelty only made your protection stronger. This message is your confirmation. You're being elevated because of what you endured. And they are being brought low by what they chose. Type Amen to get blessing 1266. They are reliving the moment they betrayed you every single day. It replays in their mind. The guilt is eating away at them. You may never hear their apology. But you'll see their regret in their actions. And that will be enough. Your light cannot be hidden. Your rise cannot be stopped. And their punishment cannot be paused. Archangel Michael says, you are protected beyond their reach now. And every tear you cried is a seed that's blooming into something powerful. The betrayer has no access to the garden they tried to burn. Type Amen to get blessing 1004. They feel your absence in ways they never expected. You were the peace in their chaos, and now all they feel is noise. You were the calm they mistook for weakness, and now they are overwhelmed by the storm they created. They wanted to win by hurting you. But now they're losing everything by holding on to that same energy. Every move they make is followed by missteps, losses, and delays. People they trusted are now questioning their motives. The story they spun is unraveling thread by thread. No matter how hard they try to cover it up, the damage shows. You are in a season where restoration is meeting you at every corner. What they took from you is returning in double measure. And what they ruined is being rebuilt stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 1369. You're being uplifted in places you once cried in. Peace is locating you without force. Joy is being delivered to your doorstep without a knock. They are desperate for control again, but nothing responds to them the same. They're losing influence, losing voice, losing respect. And deep down, they know it's because of what they did to you. You didn't deserve the betrayal. But you do deserve this breakthrough. And it's coming louder, bolder, and more powerfully than you imagined. They can't erase the truth anymore. It's showing in their face, in their behavior, in their silence. Even when they say nothing, their guilt speaks. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Their world is not peaceful anymore. There's tension in their chest, heaviness in their breath. They wake up exhausted from battling what they've caused. You, on the other hand, have light returning to you. Your spirit is becoming unshakable. What used to break you no longer touches you. Archangel Michael says the divine realm has built a wall around your destiny. Nothing from them can touch it now. What was once vulnerable in you is now armored by grace. They keep looking for the version of you that needed them. But that version no longer exists. You've become a force they never expected. Type Amen to get blessing 1199. They believed they could destroy your confidence. Instead, they awakened your inner warrior. And now, they're afraid of what they set free in you. You are not returning to who you were. You're becoming someone even the pain cannot recognize. And the ones who caused it have no access to this upgraded you. Their betrayal was their own curse. The minute they acted with bad intention, they invited ruin into their own life. And it's knocking louder every day. They are reaping the weight of the pain they once tossed so carelessly at you. It is heavy now. And it's not going anywhere. Type Amen to get blessing 1611. You are no longer bound by what happened. You've broken through the chains. You've moved beyond the memory. They didn't expect you to evolve. They didn't think you'd have the strength to smile again. But you're walking in the light of your new beginning. Now they live in fear of being exposed. Every day feels like a countdown. Their nerves are frayed by the fear that the next person they meet will know the truth. They are careful now, not out of wisdom, but out of fear. Because the mask is slipping. And the truth is no longer buried. Type Amen to get blessing 1505. They thought they'd forget you. But your name keeps resurfacing. Your presence lingers in rooms they try to control. The betrayal they thought would break you has become their own undoing. It's like a mirror they can't escape. Everywhere they turn, their reflection reminds them of you. You were their test. And now you are their consequence. Because the universe will never let injustice sit in silence. Everything is aligning for your good now. Doors are flying open with ease. Favor is flooding in where fear once lived. Type Amen to get blessing 2000. You're not just surviving, you're rising. You're being called into new opportunities that they can't even comprehend. You are becoming untouchable to the energies that once tried to sabotage you. They are still looking for people to blame. But the truth is too loud to ignore. And people are no longer fooled by their charm. Their influence is weakening. Their name is losing shine. And their energy is making others uncomfortable. Archangel Michael says you are walking into a season of unstoppable elevation. No hands can pull you down. No voice can silence the favor that surrounds you. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. They thought they had you figured out. But you're not even in the same story anymore. You've outgrown the pain. Your glow is brighter now, your heart is safer now. And the universe is keeping watch. Every betrayal has turned into a breakthrough. The things that once made you cry now make you wiser. The silence they gave you became the ground where your power grew. And your comeback is making noise they cannot ignore. They wish they had treated you better. They wish they could take it back. But regret doesn't erase reality. Type Amen to get blessing 1301. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are thriving beyond their narrative. They tried to control your story, but you've taken the pen back. And now you're writing freedom into every chapter. Their guilt is loud even when they're quiet. They smile through it, but their eyes are tired. They post joy, but their spirit is restless. Their punishment isn't just spiritual, it's emotional, mental, and relational. Everything feels different now. They can't shake the feeling that something is watching, recording, responding. You are no longer at their mercy. You are at peace with their absence. And the silence between you is louder than any argument. Type Amen to get blessing 1177. The divine kept receipts. Nothing was missed. Nothing was ignored. They forgot you were protected by something bigger. They forgot the energy they gave out would come back multiplied. But now, they're learning. You are not just healed. You are evolving. You are being sculpted into someone powerful, graceful, and rare. They cannot reach you where you're going. The betrayal was a bridge you were never meant to walk twice. And now that it's burned, you're free. Type Amen to get blessing 1080. Their punishment continues, not out of vengeance, but balance. The same energy they threw out is meeting them at every door. They cannot escape it. Meanwhile, you are resting. Finally breathing. Finally feeling safe in your own energy. They are haunted by the sound of your silence. Your peace has become their punishment. And every time they see you glow, they remember their shadow. You didn't have to destroy them. You just had to survive. The divine did the rest. Type Amen to get blessing 911. Now, they sit with their choices. They walk with the weight of their actions. And they see clearly now what they once tried to blind themselves from. They had access to someone rare. Someone pure. Someone divine. And they threw it away thinking there'd be no consequence. But the consequence has arrived. And it's permanent. Archangel Michael says you are moving forward untouched. You are stepping into blessings no betrayal can block. And your future is sealed with protection. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Let them remember you, not in anger, but in regret. Let them watch your name grow in honor. Let them see your smile and feel the sting of their mistake. You were never weak for loving them. You were strong for surviving them. And now your strength is your reward. They have paid. They are paying. And they will continue to pay. Because no betrayal ever goes unseen. And no pure soul remains unavenged. Divine order is never late, it is exact. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000. They tried to erase your worth through whispers, through schemes, through cruel silence. But now your worth is louder than their lies. Your energy is undeniable, and their denial can no longer protect them from truth. They are slowly being excluded from the same circles they once controlled. Their influence is dissolving. Their charm is wearing thin, and people are beginning to step away with unease. What once looked like power in their hands is now slipping like sand. They had time to do right by you, but instead, they gambled with your spirit. Now, the loss is theirs to carry. You are being protected on levels they cannot even comprehend. Spiritually, emotionally, energetically, you are covered. The same doors they tried to shut on you are now closing on them. Type Amen to get blessing 377. They look at their phone and expect peace, but feel panic. They open messages expecting love, but feel exposed. Their own devices remind them of the web they spun. There is no safe corner left for them to hide from what they've done. Everywhere they turn, there is a consequence waiting. And every moment they remember you is another moment of unrest. They are dreaming of the day they wronged you. Their mind replays it like a movie with no pause button. And with every repeat, the guilt grows stronger, deeper, heavier. You, however, are sleeping soundly. You are finding joy in the places where sorrow used to sit. You are being restored silently, beautifully, completely. Type Amen to get blessing 604. They thought they could walk away freely. But there is no freedom when you destroy what was sent to help you. And now, their footsteps echo with regret. Your absence has become louder than your presence ever was. And it screams truth into the hearts of everyone who once doubted you. Your name carries a weight that can no longer be twisted. They are forced to watch you become everything they said you'd never be. And that is a wound they can't bandage. They caused it, and now it bleeds in their hands. You were never theirs to break. You were light they couldn't hold. And now they stumble in darkness, remembering what they once touched. Type Amen to get blessing 1233. Their life is not cursed, it's mirroring. It's showing them the pain they passed on to you. The same sorrow, confusion, and loss. Everything they hid is finding air. Everything they ran from is now waiting at their door. They can't deny the truth, because it's wrapped around them now. People have begun to whisper behind their back, just like they once whispered about you. But this time, no one's defending them. Their actions speak too loudly. The reputation they protected is now crumbling. And they know exactly why. Because you never had to expose them, their energy did it for you. Type Amen to get blessing 799. They scroll through memories, searching for something pure, but everything feels tainted now. Even their favorite moments are stained by what they did. Nothing feels clean anymore. You are not bitter, you are better. You moved in silence and trusted the divine. And now your rewards are public, and theirs are punishment. Archangel Michael says, the betrayal was a setup, for their downfall and your rising. The pain was real, but so is the justice. And it is being served hotter than they ever expected. They are being reminded every day of what they've lost. And even when they try to pretend they don't care, the look in their eyes tells the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 2332. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are free from needing closure. The closure came in the form of growth. It came when you realized peace is louder than answers. They tried to keep you in confusion, but now they are the ones wondering. Wondering why nothing feels stable anymore. Wondering how they ended up so empty. The betrayal didn't just destroy what was, it destroyed what could have been. They feel that loss now. And it stings more than they ever imagined. People can sense the shift. They see it in your confidence. And they see it in their unease when your name comes up. Type Amen to get blessing 1109. They are constantly reminded of you. In songs, in names, in places. And none of those reminders bring peace. Every smile you post shakes their core. Every win you experience feels like thunder in their soul. Because they thought they buried you, but you were only planted. Now you're rising in full bloom. And the air around you smells of resilience. It's intoxicating, and it's driving them mad with regret. Their life feels like a loop now. Going in circles, repeating old patterns. They are stuck where they once tried to trap you. Type Amen to get blessing 980. You are not looking back because what's ahead is greater. You don't need to prove anything, your joy is proof enough. Your glow speaks volumes. They wanted you to break. But you blossomed. They wanted you silent, but your presence now echoes through places they cannot reach. The people who once believed them are now asking questions. They're wondering what they missed. And the truth is revealing itself in layers. They wanted to control your story, but now they're a footnote in your chapter of growth. Their betrayal is just a sentence in the book of your victory. Type Amen to get blessing 5005. You've become untouchable, not by being loud, but by being authentic. Your energy can no longer be manipulated. Your worth can no longer be questioned. They are being watched by the same people they used to impress. But the energy has shifted. Now their flaws are more visible than their charm. No one believes the lies anymore. The silence around their stories says it all. The walls are closing in, and their panic is growing. You are protected. You are rising. And you are not turning around. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. Let them feel the loss. Let them sit in the space they created by removing you. Let the weight of what they did keep them awake. You have outgrown the pain. You have outlived the betrayal. And now you're outshining everything they thought you'd never overcome. They watch you with silent awe. Because despite everything, they couldn't break you. And that truth cuts deeper than any words. They gave you sorrow, and you turned it into success. They gave you darkness, and you turned it into light. They gave you betrayal, and you turned it into power. Type Amen to get blessing 2002. Now they sit in the echo of their decisions. And it is not silent, it is screaming. Their peace is gone, their pride is broken. You, however, are thriving. Not for revenge, but because your spirit refused to die. You honored yourself when they didn't. Their punishment is knowing they can't undo it. They can't take it back. And even if they tried, it wouldn't matter. Archangel Michael says the divine saw it all. And that's why your name is being whispered in rooms of favor. The same rooms they once tried to lock you out of. Type Amen to get blessing 8008. Let your light keep shining. Let your wins keep stacking. Let their silence reveal more than their words ever could. They're learning now that energy doesn't lie. And the energy around you is royal, elevated, holy. No weapon they used worked. You've surpassed their imagination. You're becoming someone they never believed you could be. And now, they are the ones watching from the shadows. This is your season. A season of silent revenge, loud blessings, and deep healing. And nothing they do can block what's coming to you. Type Amen to get blessing 9099. You have moved into alignment. The betrayal shook you, but it did not break you. It built something stronger than before. They are no longer the villain in your story, they are the reminder. The reminder of what you escaped. Of what you will never return to. Let them feel the storm they sent. Let them dance with the ghosts of their choices. Let them know your peace was earned through fire. You made it. And they see it. And nothing will ever be the same. Type Amen to get blessing 10001. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.